Did it start? Okay, I think so. So, good morning. Grand rising. We're just doing another daily message. Just something general. So, I was meditating this morning. I heard something about Virgo rising. So, you a Virgo rising? This might be for you, child. Or like, then I heard like something about stunt. So I want to see what this is all about. To be honest, I want to get nosy. I want to know what's going on. So yeah. Like I always say in my YouTube videos, you don't always have to like look at your sun sign. You can always look at like, your rising sign or the sign that you're looking for guidance in. You can look at your Venus sign for like love. You can look at your North Node for career. You can look at your moon sign for your emotions. You have a whole natal chart to take advantage of, so don't just be focused on the sun sign, because yeah, it's important, but there's way more to you than just that. So sometimes if it doesn't resonate, then you probably should look at your rising sign. I know I do. I won't just look at my sun sign. I like to look at my rising sign too. So I'm about to get started, but I just like to cut the deck a couple of times. And then shuffle it. My last live was pretty much about like letting go of certain relationships, so maybe this might be along the same lines, because sometimes you have to let certain relationships go, especially when you know that they're really not gonna work. And don't beat yourself up with trying to make it work. You're not really doing anything for yourself, but stunting your own growth by holding on to relationships that aren't going to work, or stressing yourself out about somebody when they're not in the place to receive what you're trying to tell them. It's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started and start pulling cards now. So, spirits, ancient ancestors, and guides, what do you guys want me to say for this daily message? What do you guys want the collective to know for this daily message? Okay. Again. Okay. That card came out yesterday. Okay. What else? Oops. The card came out yesterday too. And this one. Oh. Maybe she need to be on here again. Maybe she need to be on here again. Oh God. I think I'll do one more. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, Five of Swords in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I'm pretty much feeling like that same kind of vibe where there's a reconciliation wanting to happen, but instead of it like this, instead of you trying to like stop it, it's more so just you don't have the capacity to do it. That's what I'm getting. You don't really have the capacity to accept this reconciliation because you're not really there enough to accept it, especially with this Six of Cups energy. Six of Cups is usually dealing with your like childhood, so you may need to be looking at some things at your childhood, especially when I see the Queen of Cups right next to that card. Cups usually is an emotional card. Cups is usually like water, so you may have water placements. And then the King of Cups is in reverse over here. I'm thinking maybe you have an emotional attachment to your parents. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I think it might have something to do with your parents. A lot of times our ties to our family can emotionally stunt our growth. So this may be a time to start releasing these emotions and allowing whatever needs to happen to just happen. Because I feel like you're trying to do something with this Knight of Pentacles card, and then it's on top of this Five of Swords card in reverse. So I think you really kind of have this energy of you're wanting to move forward, but like, and you kind of want this reconciliation, but something is kind of stopping you from doing it. Let me see what else is going on. What else is going on? Okay. Okay. So, it's the Three of Wands. Five of Cups in reverse. Well, at least this is in reverse. Thank God. Oh, man. Thank you. Four of Swords in reverse. King of Wands. Maybe a fire sign. Two of Swords. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of King cards are coming up. You know what? I'm thinking that at least your perspective isn't janky. Because if it was, the Five of Cups would be upright, and it wouldn't be in reverse. But I'm glad that at least your perspective on the situation isn't clouded, and that you're not looking at this situation in a negative light. But I do think that you don't need to be so back and forth about it with the Two of Swords. That's the thing. I've been seeing that come up a lot in a lot of people's readings. They have this indecision, this I don't know energy about the situations they have to deal with. And I just don't feel like that is feasible for you. A lot of y'all have this indecision, and it's really nothing to be indecisive about. You know, a lot of times our problems have simple solutions, and when the solutions when the solution is simple, it means that it's gonna require you to do a little bit of work. And I don't really think you want to do that. Because, yeah. Because, yeah, you have this. Because these two are sitting on top of each other. So it was sitting like this. So, yeah, you do have this better perspective. But I kind of feel like you're being a little lazy about it. Because I'm just like, he just standing around just looking. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to just be standing around looking. The solution is kind of sitting in your face. Especially with this, if this Six of Cups card is coming up for you, you already have some work that you need to do. I just feel like you're choosing not to do it. And I feel like, especially because the Hierophant card is in reverse too, you kind of know already what you need to be doing. You're just choosing not to do it. Dang. This is kind of accurate for one of my friends. Let me see. What else is going on? I kind of feel like you're just choosing not to look at the problem anymore. This is hard. Change requires hard work and being consistent. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to do that. Because it's going to make you uncomfortable. And changing is not meant to be a comfortable process. Yeah. Y'all got the Five of Wands in reverse. And then you got the Four of Cups in reverse. So somebody wants to give you an opportunity. Like, look at this card. You see the Cloud handing this person a cup and they just kind of looking. They don't really want it. Somebody wants to give you something and you're choosing not to take it. And then another card going along with the Five of Swords. Same kind of card. Both cards of conflict, but one in reverse. resolution. Do you not want a resolution to this problem? Is that the issue? So a lot of times y'all be saying you want a resolution to the problem, but you really don't. You like being miserable, and you like that chaotic energy, and that's already something that you may need to face. Why do you like that? Why do you like this tough energy all the time? Why do you enjoy your life being this hard? Because it doesn't have to be. Can you not imagine being happy for once? Is that truly impossible for you? And with this Queen of Cups and King of Cups in reverse, you need to probably look at your parents. What emotional attachment do you have to your parents that causes you to feel this way? Sorry. But yeah, what kind of emotional attachments do you guys have that cause you to have this indecisive and cloudy judgment that makes you turn your nose up to change that you actually need? You need this change. Because at this reconciliation, if you just allow it to happen, it'll probably give you some more peace of mind. Are you resisting peace of mind? Are you resisting the possibility of not being stressed out? Do you have this toxic attachment to stress? Like, you feel like life is going too well and something bad has to happen to you? That's not good. And then these King cards are coming up again. So, is there a man? King of Pentacles and King of Wands. Is there a man? Maybe a brother. And whatever this is keeping your ass up at night. You're not resting. Like, do you like this? Do you like not being able to relax? I don't think that's good if you do. Whatever it is keeping you up at night. You're not sleeping properly. Or maybe you're just anxious, causing your mind to be in a state of like unrest. Yeah. Yeah, at this point. It's the Nine of Wands in reverse, so you're still doing that thinking shit again. Still doing that, standing around, looking around, acting like you don't know the answer when you do know the answer. It's just going to require you to make yourself uncomfortable and do hard work. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Every single time I'm pulling these cards, the King and the Queen wants to come out. You have all the Pentacles cards too, so is this money related? You have all the you had King of Pentacles, now you got the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles over there. So, like, is this like, what's going on? What's going on with your money? Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Swords, meaning you're not sleeping. Three of Swords is giving you grief and heartache. Why? Why do you like this? You're trying to come out of hermit mode. And look at this. Four of Wands in reverse. Celebration in reverse. Why do you like this? Why do you like this? Especially with these Nine of Swords. Yeah, like what the hell? You got Nine of Swords right here, and then you got Four of Swords in reverse. Because whatever's going on, you are not resting. And it is keeping you up at night. And it is not, you are not resting. And it is breaking your heart. This whole situation is fucking you up. I think you probably tried to spend some time alone to deal with your shit, and it's not working out. Especially now you have 4 of Wands in reverse. So something good could possibly happen, but it's not. And I feel like the only reason why it is not is because of you. I have to realize your consequences come with, your actions come with consequences, and you can't just be doing shit and think ain't shit gonna happen after that. Especially when it comes to your relationships with people or the relationship you have with yourself. Because you can't even get the relationships with other people together if you don't have that relationship with yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think you really need to do some shadow work. Like, that was coming up. Like, that's been coming up lately. Like, the issues that you guys be dealing with are honestly just all your fault, because I feel like Spirit be trying to help you. Spirit be trying to give you signs. Spirit be trying to, tell you what's going on, and you be choosing not to listen. You choose not to listen. At the end of the day, like, you can listen to this live and be like, that bitch ain't talking about shit. And you can just go about your business. But I really do. Yeah, that's why I heard a stunt. That's why I heard a stunt. You're stunting your own growth because you're not fully dealing with your issues. You're not fully dealing with the problem. Whatever that is, because I can sit up and say childhood, but I don't really know specifically because it's your childhood. I don't know. You got to figure that part out. I don't believe in giving out all the answers. Some of the shit you need to do on your own. I'm not gonna just tell you every single thing you need to be working on. I said I gave you enough. So childhood is one of them. Because if that six of cups is coming up, you need to look at your childhood. You need to look at your past. Everything in your past dictates your future. It doesn't have to, especially it doesn't have to dictate it in a negative way. Only if we allow it. Because you're not taking the due diligence to look at it. You're not taking the due diligence to look at your past and, be uncomfortable dealing with the things that you've, with the things that make you uncomfortable. It's okay to be uncomfortable temporarily. Temporary uncomfort for, the possibility of the possibility of you not being comfortable. Because I'm not saying life's going to be perfect, and once you do it, you're not going to have no problems after that. That's unrealistic. That's not true. But I am saying it'll at least start you somewhere. Every time you wake up, it's a blessing. And that means that you still need to do some work here. Every day. You have a chance every single day. And with that being said, you need to take advantage of it, because you're only doing a disservice to yourself if you are not taking advantage of the fact that you need to just do the work. Just do the work. Because honestly, you're only making your life harder when you don't do it. You're only making life harder when you don't. So, and that's the thing. Like, do you have this, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you have this, I guess I'll say addiction. Do you have this addiction to a toxic lifestyle? because that's all you're used to. You don't know no peace. So of course it's like, well, I'm just gonna stick to what I'm used to. It's not good. Just doing this shit you're used to doing, it's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's because this is what you're used to doing, and this is what you've seen everybody do. It does not mean that you just need to copy it. That's the problem. You know, a lot of people in our generation are starting to see the issues in our upbringing, seeing the issues in society, and you know, it makes people uncomfortable because it's gonna have to make them hold themselves accountable and to take responsibility. And you know, a lot of people, older people that is, they'll just say, well, that's how we was raised. Like, that's not a good enough excuse. That's how you were raised. Like, you didn't see a problem with that. And then they'll say yes, but like, why do the same thing again? Like, why do the same thing and inflict the same pain on the next generation? That's why I'm like, there's like a bully complex going on with that. Like, I was bullied, now you have to get bullied. You know what I'm saying? But why cause yourself this heartbreak and then, like, you know, you're not sleeping, you're not the situation is, you know, fucking with you emotionally. It's like, you know, causing you grief, it's causing you heartbreak. You know, you're somebody wants to give you this like reconciliation, but it's like you're being so resistant because you never had nobody, you know, not want to argue with you. You never had nobody not want to piss you off and not want to like, I feel like something came up and made you like, every single time you try to go on enlightenment and go on your spiritual journey, something pops up and fucks with you. Something pops up and then makes you be like, I'm not doing this shit no more. And you're gonna go back to your old ways. It's not good. Take responsibility in the parts that you did. Take responsibility, you know, for the decisions that you make and the decisions that you keep allowing yourself to make at that. Like, why walk around here and act like you don't know what the fuck you're doing? You know exactly what the fuck you're doing. You're doing it to yourself. All these issues that are coming up for you, you're doing it to yourself because most likely you don't have no goddamn boundaries. You don't have no damn boundaries. You don't know how to say no. Look, that's a starter. That's a starter right there. You don't have no boundaries and you don't know how to say no. And you can't get mad at everybody else because they taking advantage of that. Because you gave them free will. You gave them the go. As soon as you didn't say shit. You're like, oh, she didn't say nothing, so I guess it's okay. I feel like now y'all in this what was me ass state, in this I don't know what to do state. But I'm like, yes, you do. You do know what to do. And instead of sitting here acting like you don't know what to do, you just need to get up off your ass. Make the decisions that you need to make. Make the say what you need to say to these people. Especially if they're healthy reconciliation is coming to you. That's the key word. And that niggas can try to reconcile with you all day, but that doesn't mean that they are doing their part as well. Like, if both of you guys can communicate, you know, what went wrong and how you guys felt and being honest and respectful in the situation, then that's what you need. Open up that throat chakra, please. Work on that. Work on that throat chakra. Open it up. Speak your mind. Speak whatever is on your heart. Get it off your chest. Because it's probably what's keeping you up at night. Because you is so bothered by it, you can't even sleep. Your physical body has no rest. You're probably anxious and jittery because whatever it is bothering you. Hell, Maybe try writing this shit down. Please. Maybe try getting you a journal and write it down. Stop trying to make this all about you. Because, like, you were so resistant to this. And it's probably the one thing that's going to break you free. And don't do it for the other person. Do it for yourself. Like, yeah, reconciliation. I know I just said don't be selfish, and you're like, how does that make sense? I'm saying don't be selfish because reconciliation is for you, yes. It is for you to get off your chest what you need to get off. It's for you. But also at the same time, you don't know. It's like when somebody's trying to like give you a gift and then you block their blessing. You block that person's blessing when you don't accept their gift. So, yeah, maybe you don't want to reconcile even though you should. Even though it's the best thing for you to do. But you have this energy of not wanting to. But like, reconciliation for this other person could be the breakthrough that they need to start whatever they need to start, to move on however they need to move on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to sow a good seed, and once the person turns you down, then now what? And I don't feel like this person has ill intent with this reconciliation. Especially because I'm seeing, ouch. Especially with this, they came out together. 4 of Cups, which is you, and 5 of Wands again. And then you see 5 of Swords down here in reverse. So I'm like, don't just think about you. Yes, you can think about you, think about how you feel, but I just genuinely do not feel like this person is coming with ill intent with this reconciliation. You're being so stubborn and hard-headed. Like, why do you want this discourse? Why do you not want the peace? Because you're just making it worse on yourself and your physical body, because your physical body can break down based on the emotions that you keep pent up. Physical pains, that's emotional suppression. You're only doing this, you're just making it life worse on yourself. And I do not think, you think that you're doing something to this person by not allowing them to reconcile with you, but you're just doing it to yourself. You're hurting yourself more than you're hurting that person. And you think I'm getting their ass. No, you look stupid, honestly. You the one that can't sleep. You think you getting somebody else. You the one that can't sleep. And then you want to act like a dummy with this 2 of Swords. You know what the fuck you doing, goofy. Looking like a goof. Stop. The other person ain't not resting over this shit. It's you. And they want to reconcile with you because they want to right their wrongs. They see how they went about shit is fucked up. They see that. They just want to make shit right. And making shit right with you is going to bless them. And you making shit right with them, it's going to bless you because you can drop the burden. You can finally drop this burden. But you need to tap into these emotions from your childhood. Now, most likely with your parents. And understand why is it that you're so resistant to this reconciliation. Why? What is it that is emotionally stopping you? Because it's already petty as fuck to try to inflict pain on somebody else when you're the one that's going through it more. That's already an issue in itself, and you don't see it. We don't want they can't sleep, but you want to be petty and be like, I'm not gonna talk to them though. Haha. Like, you look dumb. Very dumb. I don't see the point of not allowing this to happen when it's honestly what both of you guys need. Both you guys need it, and it's gonna serve different purposes for the both of you. I'm just not understanding like why you feel like this is a good decision, and maybe it's not for me to understand. That's fine. I'm just the messenger here, but I just don't understand. Like, you have a whole choice to move forward, and you just like, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna choose chaos today. Like, why? Why do you want to choose chaos? And once you answer that question of why you want to choose chaos, then you can really get to the root of all your problems. But it's making you uncomfortable having to get to the root of these problems, and you're avoiding this reconciliation because it's going to cause you to look at yourself. And that's hard work. And you don't want to do hard work. You want to get it out the mud. You don't even want to get out the mud. You want to just do it the easy route. You want to hold all the cheat codes and shit. And that's not how life works. And that's not really fair. Like, y'all be wanting this enlightenment, but don't even want to do the fucking work to get it. Lazy asses. You're not going to get it easy. You need to do better. You know, you need to do better. There's nothing else I can really say to you now. I think I gave you exactly what you needed to hear. And I feel like I gave you exactly what you needed. Exactly what you needed. You don't need to be sitting in this I don't know ass energy. And you don't need to be talking about how, damn, I don't know, so I'm not going to do shit. No, you do fucking know. You know exactly what you need to do. You just need to stop being lazy and just go do the shit. Stop being lazy. Do the work. And reconcile with this person. Because it's not hurting them, it's hurting you. Stop being so prideful. Stop letting your ego get in the way of everything. Because that be fucking y'all up. Hell, it'll be fucking me up. Let my ego get in the way of shit. It just makes stuff harder for you when you let your ego get in the way. It's only hurting you at this point when you allow your ego to get in the way. Life just gets hard for you. But I guess sometimes we just have to learn the hard way. I don't want you to learn the hard way. Because once you start having to learn the hard way, that's when, at this point, Spirit then took it into their own hands. Because they don't want to just keep having to intervene all the time. They want to just allow you to figure things out. They want to give you a sign here and there, just to see you, like, you know, give you a little hint here and there. And then once they see once they see that you ignoring them bitches, and then you just walking around here acting oblivious, they're like, oh, Well, what are you gonna do? At this point, you just gave them the go. You just not if you just sit around and not do nothing for long enough, you just gave them the go. Once you give them the go, that's it. It's up for grabs. Whatever happens, whatever happens is up for grabs. It don't matter. If it's up, then it's stuck. That's exactly how they be acting. So like, I'd much rather you do it yourself than it be if it's up, then it's stuck. Cause I don't want that for you. It's not fun. I promise, it's not fun. But yeah, I love you still, even though I had to rip you a new asshole. But don't be offended, please. I feel like I would be doing good disservice to you if I don't tell you the truth and say it exactly how you need to hear it. Like, this isn't helping you if I'm over here sugarcoating shit. So, I hope you got what you needed out of this. And yeah, that's about it for me. Bye.